Hello, everyone. Welcome to class 4 of the topic how to rotate about accurate pivot point in UE4 C++. Let's open the Unreal Engine first and load back Robot Tutorial 2 as well as the C++ program. Open. Today, we will concentrate on writing the join number 2. File. Open Visual Studio. Okay, let's back to the editor. Press Robot Tutorial 1. You can see the join control. Right now, we'll change the join number to 2. And join number 2 is rotating about the y-axis. We use 45 as demonstration. And write down the program. First of all, at robot rotation.header in here, announce a variable pivot point. Actually, it is a f vector. The name, we give the command name, pivot location. And in .cpp, inside the begin play, right now we'll handle join number 2. So the program written else if join the number equal to 2, curly bracket, press enter. First, we are doing set relative rotation. Copy this line. This is Fn2. Set a relative rotation and the new rotation. We use new rotation's y value only. So it's better to let x value and z value become 0. The s value, new rotation, 2. 2 value, 0. 0 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 value, 0. denoted as row. Control V, and Z value as yard equal to 0. Semicolon. So after this, only the rotation pitch will operate it as set relative rotation running. Okay, that's compiler. Press Ctrl Shift B. We will see how the set relative rotation does as J2 rotating. The compiling takes time. The home position original of the wall coordinate supports at here. The J2's pivot point vertical position somewhere here. The vector is from 0 point to the pivot 2. As rotating around y plus direction, just like a rotation at a plane, a YZ, XZ plane, two-dimensional rotation. The pivot point at the beginning at the top of the original position. After rotating a theta, supports positive direction, turn to these points. But the J1 still here. So this joint will break, separate. The first step is rotating. If positive rotating, then the J2 will like this. If wrong direction, to the minus direction, 45 degrees, then we'll showing like this pivot point, this pose. So after rotation, we have doing an adjustment by using set relative location to let the results points change the direction. The result vector is from 0, 0 positions point to here. The arrow point to here. Change the results vectors to let this is first point, the 0 point is the second point, so the vector point to here. And then this point back to the original pivot point, we'll add the vector from 0 vertical to the J2 pivot point. Okay, let's see the J2 rotation. Is right-hand rule correct or not? Go back to your Unreal Engine to check J2 joint number 2 and your rotation y equal to 0. Okay, we give 45. And the Z, we don't touch it. Because in here we set lower and yaw equal to 0. Although the yaw at the UE4 is 45, in here he set 0 to make sure only Y value is used. Y value is 45. Okay, play. Really good. It turned in the right positions. So set a relative rotation around the Y positive axis is right hand rule. Like V expect the J2 separated. So we have to do adjustment by using set relative location. How to do it? Before doing the set relative location, we'll finish the rotation. The same to handle joint number 2. We save the new rotation first. And after set relative rotation, we take the safe value back. After these two instructions, the new rotations will never change. Okay, next we'll do a matrix operation. We just talking. The matrix is the vector of pivot point multiply y, the matrix rotation about the y-axis, and minus from the final position VPRY minus direction back to 0 position, and from 0 position the vector up to the pivot point, so up plus V pivot point. So how to write the result equations? First, we define four float. The first one is the radius. In the sine cosine, we use radius instead of degree. So we define a radius parameter named YRAD2, and VPRY, the final, we define as J2, YJ2, and ZJ2, semicolon. Before doing anything, we have to take the pivot point from CMS CAPP CSV table. The FN2 is J2. The pivot point Z pivot at CMS CAPP is 150 millimeters pass to UE4 is minus 15 centimeter. The Z pivot 0. The Y pivot 0. The Z pivot 565 millimeters to UE4 becomes 56.5 centimeters. So the program we have to write the pivot location we defined in here. So at the CPP we write pivot location dot x equal to minus 15.0 f pivot location dot y equal to 0.0 f pivot location dot z equal to 56.5 f. Then we have a VP value in here. We direct write down the result of this equation. The result Sj2 equal to minus pivot location x multiply cosine y radius plus pivot location dot z multiply sine radius y radius 2 and plus VP for x is pivot location dot x semicolon. But sine cosine is radius, not a degree. So in here we have to change the degree to radius. The y value from new rotation dot pitch multiply 3.1416 f and divided by 180 degree flow semicolon. And the second is yjx, yj2. For the matrix Ry, the yj2 always 0. Last one is Z J2. Let's copy. And then pass to here. ZJ2 is minus pivot location dot x multiply sine YRAD2. And minus pivot location Z multiply cosine YRAD2 plus pivot location Z. After the result, SJ2, YJ2, ZJ2 calculated. We use set relative location to late the pivot point fixed at its original position. So Y Fn2 minus greater set relative location bracket SJ2 YJ2 ZJ2 and semicolon and real. Actually, this should be a vector. So we write F vector bracket and now the bracket here. Okay, let's compiler. Press Ctrl Shift B. To see any error happen. Okay, one succeed. Then go back to Unreal Engine. And to check global rotation 1, then join control, join number 2, new location Y 45 degrees. Z doesn't matter because the program will set it become 0. So right now the program ready the rotations to incline like this. The most important is to make sure the pivot point fixed here, only bow like this. Okay, play. You see the pivot point fixed there. And let's try another one. The Y minus 45. Play. You see the join number of P2 still there. Okay. Then class 4. 6S robot rotating about pivot points accurately. Finished. If you feel interesting, please subscribe. I'll see you then.